In today's lesson, we will be discussing properties of matter. All matter has two types of properties, physical properties and chemical properties. We use these properties to classify and distinguish between substances. A physical property is a characteristic of a pure substance that is observed without changing it into another substance. A chemical property is a property of a pure substance that describes its ability to change into another substance. Physical properties do not change the chemical nature of matter. So when you have a compound or a substance and you want to observe the physical properties of that substance, you don't have to change it. You don't have to do any reaction. You can observe it with touch, taste, smell, and sight. You can also measure its volume, mass, weight with balances, graduated cylinders, and scales. Some of the physical properties include color, luster, melting point, boiling point, hardness, malleability, ductility, crystal shape, solubility, density, and conductivity. Chemical property describe how a substance interacts with other substances. So if you have a substance and you want to observe its chemical properties, you have to change the substance by either reacting it with an acid, seeing if it burns, reacting it with water, reacting it with heat, or observing its behavior in air. For example, iron when exposed to air produces rust. Now iron reacts with the oxygen in air to produce rust. This is a chemical property of iron. While gold, if it's exposed to air, does not produce rust. So it does not have this chemical property. Let's do a typical exam question. Remember, to observe your physical properties, you have to just observe it with your senses, and you're not changing anything. You're not changing the substance. But to observe your chemical properties, you have to change the substance. You have to have a reaction. Now, compound X is created in a lab and has the following properties. Categorize them as a chemical or a physical property of compound X. Crystal shape. So to observe your crystal shape, are you changing the substance or not changing the substance? Compound X also reacts with acid. If it reacts with acid, are you changing the substance or not changing the substance? Compound X has a low boiling point. Are you changing the substance when you observe the boiling point? When you find out its boiling point? Compound X also conducts electricity and it is flammable. So go ahead and answer these questions, and the answers are in the description below. You can check your answers. Thank you for watching this, and don't forget to subscribe.